The announcement of a new 10% tariff on Chinese imports by Trump sends ripples through global markets, sparking a mix of concern and defiance. Economists warn of potential inflation and increased costs for consumers, while manufacturers brace for supply chain disruptions. In China, officials express disappointment, emphasizing the need for dialogue over confrontation. Supporters of the tariff argue it protects American jobs, yet critics fear it may escalate trade tensions further, complicating an already delicate economic landscape. In a move that has reignited debates over trade policy and economic strategy, former President Donald Trump announced this week that, if re-elected, his administration would impose an additional 10% tariff on all Chinese imports. This proposal is part of his broader America First agenda, aimed at protecting domestic industries and reducing reliance on foreign goods. The announcement has sparked widespread discussion about the potential economic and geopolitical consequences of such a policy. Trump revealed his plan during a campaign rally in Ohio, a state heavily impacted by global trade dynamics. He argued that the new tariff would level the playing field for American workers and businesses, which he claims have been unfairly disadvantaged by China's trade practices. "We cannot allow China to continue taking advantage of the United States," Trump declared, framing the tariff as a necessary measure to protect national interests. Trump's proposal is rooted in his long-standing criticism of China's trade policies, including allegations of intellectual property theft, currency manipulation, and unfair subsidies to Chinese industries. He believes that imposing tariffs will force China to negotiate more favorable trade terms and encourage domestic manufacturing growth in the U.S. While the tariff is intended to boost American industries, economists are divided on its potential impact. Proponents argue that it could protect jobs and incentivize companies to produce goods domestically. However, critics warn that the tariff could lead to higher prices for consumers, disrupt global supply chains, and provoke retaliatory measures from China, potentially escalating into a full-blown trade war. The business community has expressed mixed reactions. Some manufacturers and labor unions have welcomed the proposal, seeing it as a way to revive struggling industries. On the other hand, retailers and companies reliant on Chinese imports have raised concerns about increased costs and potential disruptions to their operations. The announcement has drawn sharp reactions from both sides of the political aisle. Republicans aligned with Trump have praised the move as a bold step toward economic sovereignty, while Democrats and some moderate Republicans have criticized it as overly aggressive and potentially harmful to the economy. President Biden's administration has yet to issue an official response, but is likely to face pressure to address the proposal. The proposed tariff could have far-reaching implications for global trade. China, the world's second-largest economy, is unlikely to take the measure lightly and may respond with tariffs of its own or other economic countermeasures. This could strain U.S.-China relations further and impact international markets. This is not the first time Trump has targeted China with tariffs. During his presidency, he imposed tariffs on billions of dollars worth of Chinese goods, leading to a prolonged trade war. While those measures had mixed results, Trump has defended them as necessary to address long-standing trade imbalances. The tariff announcement is also a strategic move in Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. By focusing on trade, he aims to appeal to working-class voters in key battleground states who feel left behind by globalization. The proposal reinforces his image as a leader willing to take bold actions to protect American interests. Implementing such a tariff would not be without challenges. It would require navigating complex trade laws, addressing potential legal challenges, and managing the economic fallout. Additionally, the global economic landscape has changed since Trump's first term, with supply chains still recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic and ongoing geopolitical tensions. As the 2024 election approaches, Trump's tariff proposal is likely to remain a central topic of debate. Whether it gains traction with voters or faces pushback from critics, the announcement underscores the ongoing significance of trade policy in American politics and its impact on the global economy. Donald Trump's proposal to impose an additional 10% tariff on Chinese imports reflects his commitment to an America First trade policy. While the move has its supporters, it also raises important questions about its economic and geopolitical consequences. As the debate unfolds, the proposal will undoubtedly play a key role in shaping discussions about trade, globalization, and the future of U.S.-China relations.